numbers, what it means to secure the #1 seed, especially after this 11-day grind?
Yeah, no, I mean, it showed the toughness of the team. And I think we got better as obviously the games went on. And so the guys, they're mentally tough and they're physically tough. And we played some really good football teams, some hard-fought battles, and the guys came away with 3 wins. So getting that #1 seed is important. It's like winning a playoff game. And so I was happy to get that done.
You have some sense of, for lack of a better term, peaking at the right time?
Yeah, that's what you want to do. I mean, obviously, we feel like we can continue to get better and better. But obviously, we're playing, especially offensively, our best football at the end of the year and getting guys healthy. And we're excited for it. We're going to keep working. This isn't the end. This is just the beginning. And we'll continue to work to get even better as we go into the playoffs.
Patrick, this is obviously not the first time you had that first-round playoff bye, but have you ever felt like you needed it, quite like you needed it this year?
Yeah, I mean, it's just going to be nice getting guys healthy. I mean, I think this was the earliest bye I've ever had just in general. And so to kind of have this grind of whatever it is, I think we had bye like week 6, so it's like almost 10 weeks of just football and grinding. And then this short schedule at the very end of the year. We had some guys banged up, and to get them back healthy now. And we'll see how week 18 goes and who plays and who doesn't play. That's up to coach. But even getting this little break, getting back healthy, and then getting ourselves ready to go for the playoffs, it was super important, especially with the guys that we have banged up.
Given the fact you're going to get a bye next or in the first round, do you feel like it's necessary that you play some at least next week?
That's completely up to coach. I mean, I'll prepare regardless either way. I mean, Denver, I mean, it's probably going to be a playoff team regardless, so I'm going to prepare for them like I'm going to start. And if coach wants me to go out there and play, I'll go out there and play. And if he doesn't, I'll sit back. I have full trust that Coach Reed knows what he's doing, and he's done it for a long time.
Patrick, can you take us through the flick to Samaje and what you saw?
Yeah, no, he was. I was running, and I was kind of. I get in that position sometimes where I fake that pitch, and he fell. He got thrown down, and I was going to run, and then I saw him, and I was like, if I can just pitch it to him, if he gets up, it'll be right to him. And it's pretty funny because I mean, he made a heck of a play, being on your back and then coming back around and making that catch. But he's been a great player for us this entire year, pass protecting, running the football, and catching the football, and it's been a big addition to this offense.
Was he on the ground when you threw it?
Oh yeah, he was on the ground still, but I just knew if I got it high enough that he was just wide open. So I was like, it's the only chance. It was either that or take the hit, and I was like, I'll just give him a chance to make a play, and he made it.
Patrick, the very next play is the deep shot to Justin. How much do you feel like that opens because of Xavier and Hollywood both being on the field at the same time?
100%. The play was actually called to those two guys. And so as I went through my reads, Trev, first off, made a great block on the blitzing nickel across the formation, and then the offensive line protected well, and I stepped up, and I was looking at Xavier and Hollywood, and you could feel the safety push, and I was kind of give a peek out to J. Watt, and he had stacked his corner, and I put it out there and let him make a play, and I was happy for him. I mean, this is home for him, and to be able to make a couple plays, get a touchdown, it's always special when you get a touchdown back in your home state.
Two obviously good offensive weeks back-to-back against two good pass defenses. Is it coincidence that it's coincided with Hollywood coming back?
Yeah, I think we built up to the perfect spot. I mean, we've gotten better and better. Before Hollywood got in here, Xavier started playing better, being more confident. I got a better chemistry with him. Other guys that stepped up started making plays, and then it's like you throw Hollywood in there, and it kind of sets everybody perfectly in their roles. And you saw that today. I mean, I don't know the exact stats, but it seemed like we spread the ball around really well, and guys made plays. And when you have that many weapons out there, it's hard for defense to account for. And Hollywood's made a huge impact on this offense.
Patrick, what did it mean to you to have Travis break those records today?
Yeah, I was extremely excited. I've been trying to get him a touchdown for the last few weeks, and I wanted to do it at Arrowhead. That's why that play that Xavier almost caught last week where I was trying to throw it to him, and obviously that didn't happen, but I was happy that we got it done in the regular season, and now we can just play football. I mean, he's done so much for this organization, and on and off the field, and for him to have the career that he's had has been special. And so I know at the end of the day he wants to win the ring more than anything, but it's awesome that he can have that accomplishment.
Yeah, what's it like having Andy show up in the full Santa gear in there? I don't think you've seen that before since you've been here, have you?
I believe my first year maybe when I was not starting, he might have done it, but he fits the role perfectly. He's getting kind of skinny though. Like he's kind of getting skinny for the Santa. So we gotta maybe it's good for his health. So he'll be a skinny Santa from now on.
You mentioned it during the week. Just the contrast and the vibes that you had last year after this game, did that enter your mind at all, whether it was after the game or anything?
Not really, honestly. I know we wanted to win just because we wanted to have this break, and whenever you have the long break, even if you're playing week 18, you don't want to sit on that loss. You don't want all those days off of a loss, and so we were able to get that win. That's a good football team, a playoff football team, and a great environment. And so getting that win, getting off your feet a little bit, but preparing for another good football team coming up, and then try to build that momentum into the playoffs.